No, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. All right. Let's see. Just waiting for some people to jump in really quickly. And if you jump in, what's going on? How's it going, Michael? Hopefully you can hear me. Um, if you can, hit me that thumbs up to make sure my volume and hey, okay, people starting to jump in. Hello from Vegas. Hey, I love Vegas. I go to Vegas every year, and I've had some wow hunts in Vegas. Those prices in Vegas are crazy. Good evening. Good evening. Cheers, Tony. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'm just gonna wait just a couple of seconds for so people can come in, and we'll get started. We'll get started. And for those who are coming in the first time, hit that like and subscribe button. And I appreciate your support. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I know it's a Sunday, and hey, you here, so I appreciate you. So again, we're going to give about one more minute, and then we're going to get started tonight. I don't know what I'm going to have a pour of. I didn't make that decision. I just decided to come on live to hang out with you for a couple of minutes, and I guess we'll figure out what we're going to drink tonight together. So I don't know, and I have a surprise. I have a surprise which I don't know what's in this box, and we're going to open this box up together because I don't know what's in it. And I told the wife that I'm not going to open the box up until I get on live. So we go find out together. I do recommend a cocktail smoker. If you watched the last video, matter of fact, let me get it really quickly. So I'm going to show you the one that I use. I don't know if you saw my last video, but this is the cocktail smoker that I used. I actually put a link below for the Amazon, and you can actually click that link and get the cocktail smoker that I use. This one right here, it is great. Um, but I say if you want something like this, you are really smoking your cocktails because this thing puts out a lot of smoke. But this is the one I use. And if you want one, go back to the video that I did the other day, click the link below, and you get the one that I got. But let me put this to the side. So today, let me see. Be August. B, I'm telling you, B, I need to step up my game about replying and getting stuff out. But with my three jobs that I got, it is tough, man. It is tough. I just got off the road tonight. When I mean just got off the road, I've been at home for probably 45 minutes. I was in Cookville all weekend trying to shoot some videos, doing some work. Went to a 50th anniversary party. Come back here, got to work tomorrow. So it's a lot going on that I really can't do what I need to do, but I'm not going to make that excuse because I do have some time coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks that I'm going to be off on all of my jobs, and then I'm going to catch up with everything that I promised and all my responsibilities. So yeah. Thanks, B August, for actually hanging in there with me, man. You know I got your back, man. I appreciate that. You blowing smoke from your cigar. New to the channel. Okay. Well, Jonathan, okay, well, appreciate you. Jonathan, again, I think the one that I'm talking about is me actually holding up an old-fashioned cocktail. You can't miss that one. So I think it's probably 2 videos back. Maybe you can't miss it. Can't miss it. So again, this box. Let's open up the box. Matter of fact, first of all, let's get a pour or something. Like I said, I don't know what actually I'm going to have a drink tonight with, but I decided just by looking to my left, we are going to do the Old Soul. This is going to be the first bottle we are going to open up today because the last live, somebody actually did mention this Old Soul. This Old Soul is going to be a store pick from Vintage in Nashville. It's going to be 119.7 proof, cash strength, uncut, unfiltered. Now, let me know in the comments below if you have had an Old Soul, and if you did, is it a cash strength? And this is a store pick. Have you had that? It looks sort of light. I don't know if you can see that or not. It looks sort of light on my end. I don't know how many years or what's the age on this bottle, but it looks sort of light. I need to do some research on this one just to see the age statement on this one. But let's open this up and let's see what it's all about really quickly. Let's see about this cork pop. I really can't open this bottle. Let me tell you why. Um, Before I left for Cookville, I was in a rush. I was in a rush. I was throwing some things in the back of the car, and I realized that I needed something. And I tried to grab the door before it shut, and I stuck my hand in the door. And I'm not as quick as I was when I was younger, and my hand got stuck in the door, and it got my finger pretty good. And now my finger is swollen. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is crazy. My finger is swollen. And I was all weekend had my ice. I had my hand in ice and some Epsom salt. And hopefully it gets better. If not, I'm going to the doctor probably tomorrow. And to make sure that I'm pretty sure I fractured something. I'm pretty sure I did. But this is the reason that I'm having trouble opening up my bottles. That Old Soul single is so good. Okay, okay. See, you said a single barrel or the cash strength. Which one are you talking about when you say the Old Soul is so good? You said single, but let's pop this open really quick. Yeah, it is painful. I tell you, it is painful. But you got a good cork pop out of this Old Soul, and I don't know if you see that or not, which I'm starting to have trouble out of my corks. I don't know if I need to start turning my bottles over. That's what I'll probably end up doing. That's turning my bottles over because I don't know if you see this or not. When I pulled it out, I can sort of see some debris on the side of the bottle that I really don't like. And it looks like some actually went into the bottle itself. Don't like that. But let's put it in the glass and just see what this Old Soul is about. Make sure I don't have any debris in this glass. And if I do, it's not a lot, but it still looks a little light on my end to be a cash strength. And, huh, but it says 119 proof. So let's put it to the nose and let's see what we have. Again, for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 9,000 subscribers. Um, and when I do, when I hit 9,000 subscribers, I said to myself, that's going to be a milestone. And if I hit 9,000 subscribers, I am going to open up a bottle that I really, really want to try. But I said, I'm only going to open this bottle up when I hit that milestone. And that's going to be the Russell's 13. Sitting at 114.8 proof, this one right here. I'm excited to try it. I have not tried the Russell's 13 because I wanted a backup bottle before I open this one up. But I'm going to do something. I'm going to open this bottle up when I hit 9,000 subscribers, and we are going to do it on a live stream. I'm excited about it because I always wanted to taste this Russell's 13. And if you know where I can get another backup, let me know. I have to get it as close to MSRP as possible. But if you know where I can get that Russell's 13 close to MSRP, let me know. I'll come to you or we work something out. So again, we are tasting the Old Soul. It has a decent nose to it. It doesn't smell like it's going to drink at the proof on the bottle. I don't know. It doesn't smell strong at all. Um, I don't know. I don't know what that is. You can tell it's going to be semi-sweet. It doesn't smell like it's going to be oaky. It doesn't smell like anything that I thought it's going to smell like, being the uncut, unfiltered. But let's put it to the palate. Let's go. Cheers. This is my first pour of the day. Spam. Spam. Um, People, they spam me all the time, every day, all day. I don't know why um, they give out my number to these spam people, but I get spam calls all day. Sorry about that. Now, let me give you one more try. Uh, Even though it does have a sweet note, um, it's not one of my favorite bottles. It does have a sweet note. The finish, it it's there for a hot second, but it goes away very quickly. But it does leave a little heat on the back end. And what I mean by heat, it just burns a little. You don't get any flavor. It's just sitting on your chest. And this is just my opinion. It's semi-sweet and it just burns a little bit. The nose is decent, but you really don't get anything from the nose. You just get like a semi honey smell, but that's about it. I mean, I'm not really impressed by this Old Soul. What you think about it? Do you have an Old Soul? And what you think about it? Chug it. No, 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 no. Have not had an Old Soul. Okay. Needs air. Huh, I may just revisit this down the road. Retry in 2 weeks. Okay. Hey y'all, a little old fashioned. You deserve to blow up on YouTube. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm trying out here. I really started this channel because I just wanted to talk about bourbon and learn about bourbon and whiskey together. When I started this channel almost 2 years ago, I had no idea I didn't know anything about bourbon, to be honest with you, because I was really a Johnny Walker Black guy. And when I went to Kentucky on my wife's birthday, I noticed that they had tons and tons and tons of bourbon. And when I bought a few bottles, I decided to go home and do some research. And I found out that it was a bourbon community out there that I wanted to be a part of. So I got online and I started hanging out on other people's channel, and I decided to start a channel myself. So I'm new to this, and I'm happy that you all has stuck with me through this learning process, and I definitely appreciate your support. Saying that, for those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. But let's do this unboxing because I'm gonna switch my drink. I'm gonna put this Old Soul in my Infinity barrel, and I'm going to fix me another drink that I'm going to enjoy while unboxing this. So let's open up another one. Um, has anyone ever tried the Blue Run? Has anyone tried the Blue Run? This is going to be 65% corn, 30% rye, and 5% malted barley. Sitting at 111 proof, high rye. Has anyone tried the Blue Run? Someone says the Blue Run also needs air. What bottle's on the other side? uh, it also needs air. Uh, let's see. Well, let's open it up. It can't get air until I open it. So let's open this thing up really quickly. And just to see what this Blue Run has to offer. If I can remember right, I got this Blue Run at a great price. It says 2/11/2022. So this was bottled in 2022. Wow. Hmm. That was a while ago. A while ago. Let's see about the cork pop. Oh, my finger. There we go. Nice cork pop. Oh, yeah. Nice cork pop. Let's see what this Blue Run has to offer. I've heard some decent things about Blue Run, but a lot of people don't talk about it. They don't. The color is there. Hmm. It smells better than the Old Soul for sure. This smells like a little like bacon spices, honey. You don't get that ethanol smell when you first pop open the bottle, which is good. And it does not smell like it's going to drink at the proof is on the bottle. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know that I've been wrong plenty of times, but it does not smell like it's going to drink at 111 proof. Damn, it smells good though. Cheers. Okay. I think it's way better than the Old Soul, but but it does seem like it has been watered down. Um, I don't know why I tend to like the higher proof, more cask strength, more bold flavors coming from my bourbon or whiskey. I don't like when it's been watered down because you can actually tell the difference. And I just don't like that. Now, it's okay when you just sipping around with friends and just hanging out and opening up bottles, but when you want a good drink, like I need a good drink tonight because of my finger here, this thing right here is throbbing, and I need a good stiff hard drink to get my mind off the pain. So this Blue Run might not do the trick unless I drink a lot of it, which I don't want to do. But it is a decent pour. Someone says I need to open it, let it open up, which I'm going to revisit the Old Soul. I'm going to revisit the Blue Run just to see probably about 2 more weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. Yeah, definitely better than the Old Soul. Revisit in 2 weeks. I will. Yeah, yeah, the higher proofs come with character, more character for sure. Garrison Cowboy Bourbon. I've had one cowboy bourbon, and you're right, it does drink a little bit hot. A lot of people don't like cowboy bourbon. I only had one. I'm looking forward to going back to Austin to pick up some Garrison Brothers. Hopefully I'll be there probably next month. We'll see. What's going on, Nick? What's going on? Yeah, that Jack Daniels single barrel rare proof ride. No, Jack Daniels Court Hill ride tonight. Oh, good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Favorite weeder on the shelf. Ooh, favorite weeder on the shelf. You know, the Weller 107 is a very good bottle. It actually beats to me the Michter's. That Weller 107 is a hard one to beat. And I'm going to have to say the Heaven Hill um, Grainy Glass is a good one. That's a good weeded bourbon. But if you right off the bat, I'm going to say the Weller 107. No, I slammed my hand in the door Friday morning when I was going out of town. I was going out of town and I left something in the car. I was going to reach to grab it, and I'm not as quick as I used to be when I was younger. And I stuck my hand in that door and it got me. And it's been like this for 2 days. And since I was going out of town, I had to get there and I couldn't go to the clinic. So I've been having my hand in ice water and Epsom salt. And a lot of people say that Epsom salt's supposed to slow down the swelling. It did. I mean, I think it helped. I couldn't get any sleep last night because I like to sleep on my hands, and that wasn't possible. Every time I touched my hand on something, I woke up and it wasn't good. But let's put this to the side, this blue run, and let's get something a little bit better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a bottle that I know that I'm going to enjoy while unboxing this present that my wife gave me. And let's go with, hmm, you can't really go wrong with the Penelope 10-year single barrel. Um, it's been a minute since I tasted this one. And if I can remember, it was a pretty decent pour, sitting at 109 proof. So let's open this up. Well, it's been open, but let's give it another chance or give it another pour. And let's do some unboxing. The color is better. It's way better. You can just tell. A lot of people don't like Penelope products. I don't know why. I tend to enjoy them. Man, look at that. It's thick in the side of the glass. The color is there. The nose is there. Yeah, you can tell the difference, man. That 10-year, man, you can tell the spiciness, the sweetness, the oakiness. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Let me clear my palate because I don't want that blue run to mess around with my Penelope. You were disappointed in the Venetia. You know, I'm not going to say that you were wrong on that one. The Venetia was decent, but it was okay. A lot of people were hyping that bottle up because it was very hard to find. And actually, I was looking for that bottle because it was very hard to find. And when I finally bought one, as you can see, it's still there and it's pretty much untouched. Now, it's a decent bottle, but it's not one of those bottles I would go out and say hunt for. But if you can find it at a decent price, pick one up. You won't be disappointed. But don't try to go out there and hunt for it. If you come across of it, come across, pick it up. Other than that, it's a decent bottle. What's going on, Jigs? What's going on, Jigs? I appreciate you stopping by, sir. Yeah, it had to go back to it. Me too. Me too. I'm going to have to revisit that bottle. I tried it one time. I set it back there on the shelf, so I don't know how it tastes right now. It's been about probably a month and a half since I tried that Penelope Valencia. So maybe it's going to taste way better since it has aired out. I don't know, but I guess I'll give it a try. Yeah, that's where it is. Um, the Penelope Rio is a nice pour. You know, Brian, I thought that Penelope Rio was on the sweeter side. Now, I know that I say all the time, I know that I say all the time that I like my bourbon, my whiskey on the sweeter side, but let me tell you, that Rio is very, very sweet, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people are not going to agree with me on this, and I don't expect a lot of people to agree with me on this, but I will make old fashions out of this Penelope Rio. I will make old fashions out of this Penelope Rio. Why? Because I think with the sweetness and the palate and what you get on the back end and the flavors, that this would make a great old fashioned. A lot of people don't agree with it because they say, why would you make an old fashioned out of allocated bottles? And I always say this, why not? Why not? Um, why not? Why not enjoy the bottle the way you want to enjoy the bottle? It's not like that I'm going to make an old fashioned out of all of it. I'm just going to make an old fashioned, once or twice, enjoy the bottle, enjoy the flavor. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Plus, you pay for it. Do what you want to do with it. But let's unbox. Let's put this Blue Run out of the way and let's do some unboxing. All right. Barbara Peanuts, I appreciate you stopping by. Like I was telling the group before you got here, I slammed my hand in the door. You see that? Slammed my hand in the door. It's swollen, and I'm not going to drink a lot because I know that I'm going to start popping some ibuprofen because my hand is hurting. So I'm not going to drink a whole lot tonight just because of that reason. And plus, I might have to get up early in the morning to go to the doctor. Yeah, your bottle, your bar, your rules. Got that. You got that. What's the bottle next to the Rio on the left? Looks like a store pick. Rio on the left. Oh, yeah. That's the toasted rye. Let me get it for you. This is a store pig. This is a store pig toasted rye. Here, very good bottle if you haven't tried it. Very good bottle. This is going to be a CNC store pick sitting at 117 proof. But, ouch. Ouch. But let's do some unboxing. Wow. That hurt. Yeah, that hurt. That hurts to watch. Just come back next week. Now we got to open this box up really quick just to see what's in here. The wife, she is very, very loving and caring, and she gives me gifts all the time. And she said that it's something, the small things. It's the small things. With me, it doesn't have to be anything big and fancy. It just has to be something that I know that you put some thought into it. And like I tell people all the time, it's the small things in life. And this is going to be, I don't know. Let me see what this. It's a bottle lamp. It's a bottle lamp. Check. I don't know if you see that or not. Hopefully you can see that. Let me go around. I guess when you finish a bottle, you can turn it into something. Well, let's open this up just to see how it looks really quickly. Uh-oh. Huh. All right. It's a bottle lamp. I guess this is pretty cool. And it's on. I don't know if you see it, you probably can't see it, but the light is on. And I guess you just put it on top. And it would be a bottle lamp. See, the small things in life. What you think about that? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see how much light it puts out. Huh. Pretty cool. I appreciate you. Pretty cool. Plug it in the recharge, tap on the top and turn it on and off. Oh, there you go. Look at there. It did. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you probably can't see that. But you're right. It turns it on and off. It has off button, on, medium, bright, off. Three stages. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cheers. Cheers, Keith. Again, your finger is starving. Yeah, the finger is starving for sure. For sure. I try not to think about it because there's really nothing I can do. So I try to keep my mind off the finger. And that's why I'm here today on the live stream. Because if I was in there sitting down, I probably would have my hand in some ice and some Epsom salt, and I'd just be thinking about it. But since I'm here with you all, having a drink, I'm trying to not think about it, and it's sort of working out. The more I have, the more I probably won't think about it. So, what's everyone drinking tonight? And I like to do this. I'm gonna try to do this on every live stream. You don't have to participate if you don't want to, but put in the comments below, where are you watching from? You don't have to put your city, but you can put your state if you want to. I just want to see where everyone is watching from. And if you haven't liked to subscribe, hit that like and subscribe button, because my goal is to try to hit 9,000 subscribers by the end of the month. And if we do that, if we hit 9,000 subscribers by the end of the month, we are going to open up the Russell's 13. And I'm excited to do that because I've been wanting to open this bottle up for a very, very long time. And I said, if we can hit 9,000, we're going to open up this Russell 13 together on the live stream. And hopefully we can do it around Christmas time. That would be a Christmas present to myself. So we got North Carolina, Tennessee. Keep it in the cup of ice while you. Yeah, I do that. I do that. Keep it in the cup of ice. South Carolina. Sipping on some early times bottled and bond. You can't go wrong with that early times. North Carolina, West Virginia, Colorado, Seattle. Yeah, I've been to Seattle once. We were taking a carnival, not the carnival cruise. We were taking a cruise, Alaskan cruise out of Seattle. Las Vegas. You know, that's still Austin. That's still Austin is still in Austin, Texas. There was a long story behind that. That Bardstown weeded, yeah, that Bardstown weeded is a very good weeded bourbon, especially for the price. Yeah, lucky enough to get that 13. I am definitely lucky to have that 13, and hopefully we can open that Russell's 13 this year in December in the next few weeks. I'm not too far off from the 9,000, and I'm pushing and pushing and pushing because I really do want to open that bottle up. I do sell swag. I do. This is going to be the sweatshirt that I have. I just purchased some sweatshirts offline. And if you want a little old fashioned sweatshirt, they come in way more colors than this. But I like the blue, and I have a gray one. I bought my wife a pink one, and I bought my wife a green color sweatshirt. And all of them look like this. They're comfortable, they're warm. The hoodie, I mean, very nice. So if you want a little old fashioned sweatshirt, I don't think they cost that much money. I think it's like 40 bucks or something like that. Hey, go, I think, to the store on my page or hit a link on my page. It'll directly get you there where you need to be. But thanks for the support. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. Sipping on dark arts. I've tried dark arts one time. I actually met a representative from dark arts, and I thought we were going to try to do something, but I did not hear back from anyone. So that's still on the table, but I'm not trying to push anything. I'm not trying to push anything because I don't want to owe you nothing. I don't want you to owe me nothing. I'm just doing this thing for fun. And if something happens, it happens. If not, hey, um, I never had it, so I didn't lose anything. Good evening. Good evening, Angie baby. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's everyone drinking? I'm drinking the Penelope 10-year single barrel. Patrick, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I'm drinking the Penelope single barrel. Anybody else drinking anything tonight? Barbara Peanuts, I think you had a old Fitzgerald. When I clicked on your channel, when I was on the way back from Cookville, I was trying to do some driving, and I saw that you were on live, and I hit the live button, and I couldn't really talk to you because I was driving. But I think I saw you had an old Fitzgerald on the table. So, what did you think about the old Fitzgerald Barber Peanuts? I just want to give you 1 through 10, 10 being high, 1 being low. What did you think about that old Fitzgerald, 1 through 10? I can't wait. We appreciate you. I just subbed. Appreciate you, Andrew. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Someone says the 6. Appreciate it, Gordon. Okay, I have it 6. Bobby gave it. Okay, a 6. Bobby gave it a 6.5. Okay, okay. In my opinion, a 6.5 is not bad because if you've been following my channel, you know nothing gets a 10. So 9 is the highest. 9.5 probably is the highest I ever gave a bottle. So 6.5 is not bad. And if you can get it at a decent price at Old Fitzgerald, I think it's something that you should have on your shelf. So thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate that, Angie baby. Yeah, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. And we're drinking some Penelope tonight. And I think I'm going to try something else. I don't know what that is going to be, but I'm in the drinking mood because of the finger. And we are going to open up another bottle, or we're going to taste another bottle that's already opened up. And look at what the wife gave me. I don't know if anybody wasn't here, but I'm just going to show you again. She gave me a bottle lamp. Have you ever seen a bottle lamp? This is the first time I ever seen one of these. And like I was telling the people when I was unboxing this, it's the small things. It's the small things that count for me. I don't need big things for Christmas. I don't expect big things for Christmas. But if you really put in some thought and give me, a simple gift, it means the world. You just tap the top and a light comes on. It has three stages and it shuts off. This is pretty cool. So if I don't want to throw away a bottle, which I have some bottles down here that are special, even though it's nothing in the bottle, they are special bottles. Somebody gave it to me, or it meant something to me. I'm just going to put the lampshade on it, put it to the side, and keep it in my bourbon room. Pretty cool. Yeah, Angel Baby, it is sore. It is sore. Someone said I gave it a 7.2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a seven. Seven. Okay. Good deal. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit comfortable going live. Um, One thing that I'm not getting comfortable with, I was in. I know I have a video coming out, which I'm going to tell you a little bit about this video because it's going to be a short part of the video that I don't mind telling you about. I was in Crossville, Tennessee today, and we went by Bucky's. We went by Bucky's this morning. This was my second time going into a Bucky's, and the first time I went in there, I was shocked. I was shocked to see as many people as I did. Excuse me. But Bucky's is one of those places that I have to stop by now when I see one because they have some amazing food. The brisket sandwich there was off the chain. But get back to the story. I was going in there with a camera just to do a little bit of live stream or some video work so I can actually put two videos together. And I felt very uncomfortable going into a Bucky's with the camera. Even though I can go into liquor stores all the time, no problem with the camera. I mean, I would walk through those doors like I own the place. But for some reason, when I stepped into Bucky's and saw all those people walking everywhere, I got nervous. I got self-conscious. I couldn't do it. I had the camera down here, I'm looking around like this, and I was so nervous, man. I don't know how that video is going to come out. I might not even show it. I don't know, but I was very nervous. Good evening, Jaleel. Thank you for stepping by. Yeah, yeah, true, Bobber. I should have the food. I should have, but again, I was so nervous in there. I don't know why I was so nervous. Yeah, I have to act like I'm the only one in the building. I know. But I have another issue though that I don't know how I feel about this. They had a lot of kids in that building, a lot of kids, and I don't like to put children on the video when I'm going to tie it into bourbon and whiskey. I think that's not good. And I don't know how I feel about that. So I tried to keep the camera away from kids. So I was doing this, and this just looked funny. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. Meta glasses. I looked into the meta glasses, and I'm thinking about buying some. I'm thinking about buying some. Have you had some metal glasses? Anybody have metal glasses, and what you think about it? I think they record pretty good. What I hear that those glasses are great. Um, I don't know. I don't know anybody personally that has Meta glasses. So if you do, let me know what you think. Yeah, what I should have done, which I'm just now thinking about that now, what I should have done is put my camera on my vest hookup and just had the camera right here, and I didn't have to worry about having the camera in my hand. The next time I actually go into a store that I don't feel comfortable with, I'm just going to put my camera on my harness, my chest harness, and just have it like that. And I think that would probably make a world of difference. Yeah. Okay, meta recording and starts instantly. I might just pick those up. Yeah, I think I'm just get some for Christmas because I'm always looking for something new, and I think those Meta glasses are very good. Everyone walking around with a phone. Yeah, everyone's walking around with a phone, but not too many people has that the stick with the GoPro on it. Walking around like this. I didn't see anybody in Bucky's walking around with the GoPro, like this. And I know people probably do it all the time. I just got to get comfortable doing that. I just haven't made it to that stage yet. I will get there though. I will get there. I will get there. All right. So again, we are drinking some Penelope, and I think I'm going to open up something else. What about, huh? I know one that I really wanted to try real quickly. Has anyone tried the three chord single barrel bourbon? This one right here, 80% corn, 10% rye, 10% malted barley. And this is going to be 125.9 proof. This one right here. Has anyone tried this one? A lot of people do not talk about three chord. And I think when I bought it, they said that this was one of their best sellers. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, when we hit 9,000, we gonna open up that Russell's 13. We are going to definitely open up that Russell's 13. I can't wait. Can't wait. Hopefully, we can hit that 9,000 by the end of December. So, if anyone hasn't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for the support. But let's open up this three chord really quickly. And again, I have a problem popping these corks with this finger here. There we go. Good cork pop. Great cork pop. Right. Again, we are going to try some three chord. And this is going to be 125.9 proof. Let me cleanse my palate. The color is there for sure. Oh yeah, I like this Glencairn too. It's different from the others, as you can tell. It's wider, it's heavier. I definitely like this one better. So when I buy more, I'm definitely going to buy the heavier, wider Glencairn. Way better. Okay. Again, you get, what is that? Like a maple syrup? It does not smell like it's going to drink at that high proof on the bottle, but I've been wrong before. It seems like it's going to be sweet. You don't get that ethanol smell coming out a freshly opened bottle. Cheers. Whoa. It is drinking at 125. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. This is what I should have opened first. This is what I should have opened first. Yeah, very good. Has anyone tried this? I hit it all day long. I hit it all day long. And they told me not to wrap it up because they want me to keep moving it. But the problem is, if I don't wrap it up, I keep hitting my finger on everything that's close by. And it just sends a pain all the way up my hand. But anyway, has anyone tried this 3 chord? Car doors hurt. Okay, we are going to be at the drop in Alabama. Oh, I must have missed something. The drop in Alabama? Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and see about this drop in Alabama. Yeah, I said I promised that I was going to do a live stream every week, and I'm trying to keep my promise. If I can, I'm going to be on the live stream every week, and just to hang out with you to keep my promise. And that's a way we can build a community. The community here on a little old fashioned is for me to come on live and just to hang out with you and open a few bottles and just tell you how the week went. Um, we came back from Cookville, Crossville, probably about an hour and a half ago, and I got my bags in. We unpacked a little bit. I straightened up around the house, and I sat down and I said, "No, no, you promised you go do a live stream every week, and let's get up and let's do that. Even though you're feeling some pain, that doesn't make any difference. Don't break your promise." So here I am. So I'm thanking you for hanging out with me today. Um, I'm trying out here. I'm definitely trying. Yeah, you got to get some 3 chord now. Now, they have different types of 3 chord. I haven't tried all of them. This is the one I suggest because I'm drinking it now and I know how this one tastes. Is going to be the 3 chord single barrel bourbon, sitting at 125.9 proof. This is going to be a store pick. So it might be a little different from what you pick up since this is a store pick, unless you go to the store. But this bottle right here is a very, very good bottle. And it is drinking right there at 125 proof. Hmm. Yeah, B, I'm trying to keep my word, buddy. And that's one thing that I try to do, keep my word. Now I might be a little late on some things, but it's definitely coming. So I appreciate you all. You know, sit out for a week. It. I can't speed up the process. I've been a first responder long enough that I know I can't speed up the process. I have to let it go through the process. So since I know that, I might as well just keep moving on, doing what I have to do. And one of these days, I'm gonna wake up and the pain is gonna be gone. Today's not that day. Maybe tomorrow. If tomorrow's not that day, maybe Tuesday. But eventually it's going to be gone, and I will get over that stumbling block, and we're just going to move on. that's what we have to do in this world is move on. You know, everything's not going to be, um, sunny. Everything's not going to be going good, great. So we have to take the good with the bad, smile with the sad. You know what they say. So cheers to you all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, it looks like I had nail polish on, but you can tell. I don't know. I don't know if you can tell the difference between the two fingers here, and yeah, you can tell the difference. That is very, 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 very bad. Cheers, William. Hey, 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 Lord of the Dram. Hey, thank you for stopping by, man. Um, Again, if people have a YouTube channel, uh, I know you probably can't do it because let me see if I can make you. Let me see if I can make you a moderator so you can put your YouTube channel up there. And so, if anybody has a channel that can put it up there, I don't mind. Put it up there. And if anybody has a channel that is not a moderator, let me know. But yeah, I try to support everybody that supports me because we are just one big family around here. And I appreciate you all. But I'm not going to try to keep you today. And for those who just came by, I have to show it. Every time I see somebody new that came by, I'm gonna show what my wife got me. It's not even Christmas yet, and she bought me a bottle lamp cover shade. It turns on by hitting the button, and lights comes out. So if you are don't want to throw away a bottle that means something to you, you can wash it out, and then it becomes a lamp. It's pretty cool. The small things in life, man. The small things in life. I'm gonna be looking at that bottle for a while now, just because. Just because. Never would have thought about it. Never would have thought about it. All right. So, anybody else has anything before we get off this live stream? Anyone have any questions? Bourbon Festival in Kentucky. John, we went to Bourbon on the Banks. My first Bourbon Festival ever was on my 50th birthday in October. And I had a blast. Matter of fact, I am going back next year to Kentucky because it's the first week in October and my birthday is October 2nd. So it falls right into party time. So I am looking forward to going to Bourbon on the Banks in October. And I am planning right now to do so. I'm trying to get a team together. I'm trying to do a lot of things different this year because that was my first bourbon festival. So I know some things that I'm going to do different and I know some things that I want to do. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. If anybody thinking about Frankfurt, yep. If anybody thinking about going to Bourbon on the Banks this year, hey, let me know. Let me know. Maybe we can meet up. We can do some things. If anyone is going to any Bourbon Fest this year, let me know. Because I'm trying to go to as many bourbon festivals as I can in 2026. How did you get those bottles home? I'm fixing to travel. You know, Tyler, I haven't got those bottles. I haven't got those bottles home yet, Tyler. They are still in Austin. What's going to happen is we are going to Austin next month, and we are going to either buy a bag or put a bag in the bag, and then we are going to check a bag coming back. So we go get them back. We go get them back. But I'm going to make it more bang for my buck. So I'm going to try to get as much bottles that I can under the weight limit, and we're just going to come back with just liquor in the bottles. I mean, liquor in the bag. E.H. Taylor, Burr Proof for 95. Yeah, E.H. Taylor Burr Proof $95. That's not bad. That's not bad. Have you tried it yet? Hell, have you tried it yet? Yeah, that's a good price. I don't think there's a limit. I think there's a weight limit. I don't think there's a limit that you can bring back because I think you can check as many bags as you want. But I think there's a weight limit on each bag. And you have to remember if you are going to bring bottles, full bottles back on planes, I'm pretty sure they are not taking great care of your bags. Your bags are probably being thrown on that plane, probably being shoveled around, moving around. So you got to remember you don't want 10 glass bottles in a bag because they may break. And now, when you get your bag at the airport, you have lost all your stuff unless you pack it right. And if you pack it right, that means you're probably going to have multiple bags. So, this is one of those things I have to deal with. Yeah, bubble bags. See, I'm getting some pointers off this stream here. What bottles are you hunting for now, this year or next year? You know, um, I have my list that I always wanted, and a lot of people say it's not worth it. It might not be worth it, but I want one just so I can have the collection on my shelf. The Weller CYPB, I don't have. The Weller Single Barrel, I don't have. I don't have a George T. Stagg, which I really, really want a George T. Stagg. Um, I really want another. Well, I don't have the Jack Daniels 14 either, which I'm still looking for the Jack Daniels 14. Um, I don't have I mean, stuff like that. So a lot of people have those bottles, but I don't have those bottles yet. So I'm still hunting for them in 2026. Hopefully, I can find them. Um, Not saying that I won't find them in December because allocation season is around the corner. Usually around the second, third week in December, these stores start getting the allocated bottles. And if you are in bourbon clubs, which I am, they usually call and you can probably pick 1 to 2 bottles of your choice close to MSRP. Now, if that happens, uh, my first choice is going to be a George T. Stagg or a Jack Daniels 14. So that's going to be my first two picks. Russell Reserve 10 year. That Russell Reserve 10 year is a very good bottle. A lot of people hate on that Russell Reserve 10 year, but that 10 year is a very good bottle, especially for the price. That price is dropping, and you can't beat it for the price. Lord, I saw the video that you made in the airport with the old fashioned, and you made me want an old fashioned. It looked good. It really did. I have the Willow 107 in the foolproof B, um, which I love the Willow 107 and I love the foolproof. But it's one of those things, man, that you just want the whole rainbow just because, it's not really about, with me now, it's not really about um, the taste per se. It's about, the collection, the selection, and when people come over, they can actually taste the difference, or they can taste things that haven't tried yet. So it's one of those. I'm at that level now that hey, I just wanted just to have it, just to have it. On the live, it said you take constructive criticism, still just to close out the video with a positive, honest slogan for the community since you seem like a good. Well, um, close out the live. Well, you know something? I get you. I get you. And this is what we're going to do. We are going to do something today. I'm glad you brought that up because we actually had that conversation, me and the wife, and she said the same exact thing. So since you are saying that, and since she said the same exact thing, let's do this before we close out this live because I've been here for about over an hour. So this is what we're going to do. I appreciate you bringing that up. I do take constructive criticism and I do listen to you, and I'm going to prove that point right now. Anyone have anything special going on this week? Anyone has a birthday? Anyone has an anniversary? Anyone have any good news that's going on today or this week? Anniversary, birthdays, child anniversaries, anyone have any children, grandchildren, anything special has happened in anybody's life on this live stream that you want to share. You don't have to share it. Looking for the first one. Anybody have any birthdays in December? We can stretch it out a little bit. Anybody have any anniversaries in December? Made fantasy football playoffs. That's awesome. The 10 yard, yeah. I'm looking. That's a good one. That's a good one. So let me know. Does anyone have anything special that they want to share with the little old fashioned family? Because we want to toast to that. We really want to toast to that, celebrate that. You know, birthday was the 6th, same day my mother in law passed away. Oh, sorry to hear that, Chad. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, since your birthday was the 6th, today is the 7th. Hey, it was yesterday. So what we're going to do today, Chad, and your name is Chad, my name is Chad. Hey, what we're going to do is we are going to do a cheers for you, Chad, and happy birthday. And hopefully 2026 will be our year, your year. Um, So happy birthday to you. And I'm sorry to hear about your mother-in-law, but cheers to you, Chad. Hopefully you have a great year and hopefully everything that you wish upon yourself will come true. So cheers to you. Happy birthday again. Salute. Okay, we had two Chads on here. Awesome. Yeah. So anybody else, before we leave this live stream, anybody else want to share anything um, with the group, and we can cheers to another meeting in 2 weeks in the Windy City. Okay, another meeting in 2 weeks. What kind of meeting is this? Yeah, what kind of meeting? Do I need to attend this meeting? Yeah, what kind of meeting is this? The American Light Whiskey. Yeah, we gonna crack that Russell 13 together. Hopefully, we can do that this year. Cheers to the live stream. That's what I'm talking about. Let me hit this like button so I can be. There we go. Hit that thumbs up button. Well, I think. Are you talking about American Light Whiskey? What's your share? What's the thought? Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, sorry about that, B. American Light Whiskey. Can you give me a certain bottle that you were talking about, B? Because I need to figure out, are you talking about in general or a certain type of bottles? Okay, starting with the retail trading community that goes live January 10th. Okay. Um, I don't think I have tried a lot of American Light whiskeys. B, to be honest with you, I really don't think I've tried a lot. So I really can't give you my honest opinion about that. Uh, I can't remember all one offhand that I can actually revisit or think about and give you my honest opinion. So I'm gonna have to think about that. So Penelope, I like Penelope. One of my best bottles of Penelope is going to be the Penelope Toasted. It beats out that 10 year to me. It beats out um, the 9 year of this Penelope Toasted. It beats out the Burrow Strength. It beats out the Benicia. It beats out the Rio. I just love that Penelope Toasted. Penelope Light Whiskey. I don't. I don't. I don't have that. Maybe I should pick that up. I would check that out. I would try to find that one. I would try to find that Penelope Light whiskey. Since people are saying I should try it, I mean, should I pick one up? I guess I should. The JD Heritage, it is, but you have to get that JD Heritage at a great price. Do not pay secondary prices for that JD Heritage. In my opinion, you can just be patient and get it at a pretty decent price. Yeah. All right. Again, I've been on here, I think, long enough. I try to keep my promise and get on a live stream every week. So pay. And so, okay, okay, good deal. You paid MSRP for it. Good deal. Good one. So yeah, if you pay, close to MSRP for it, you got your a good bottle at a great price, as I always say. A good bottle at a great price. I have two videos coming out this week. I have hopefully a video is going to come out tomorrow or Tuesday. If it comes out Tuesday, the other one is going to probably come out Friday or Saturday. Both of those hunts are going to be in Crossville, Tennessee. And if you've been following my channel, you know I pick up something in every store that I go into. And these two stores, I did actually pick up bourbon. So it's not going to be a Coke Zero like I did in Austin. And the only reason I picked up that Coke Zero is because I did not want to buy another bottle, which I did not know how I was going to get home. So I bought a Coke Zero, and hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I hope the finger heals up like soon, soon. If not, I think I'll probably have to go to the doctor. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm done for the night. Um, so I appreciate everyone who has hung out with me tonight. And I appreciate everyone who has subscribed and to the channel, because I cannot do this without you. And this is something we are going to do every week. And again, I really do appreciate you. If anyone hasn't subscribed to the channel, please do that now, because I'm asking for your support. I have two videos coming out this week. So please watch out for those videos. And I did not know this was a thing. They said that you can actually hype videos now. So if you just stop by the video, go back and hype it up. I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. They said there's a hype button on the video. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. but let's try to hype the video up. Again, we will see you next week sometime. I don't have a Pacific time, uh, a time that I actually come on live. I just get on live when I can. So it's going to be sometime in the next 7 days. Until then, I will see you on my next pour, on my next live stream, and y'all have a good rest of the night. Take care.